Richard Kuklinski was born in 1935 in New Jersey. His childhood wasn't just rough, it was torture. His father, a violent alcoholic, beat him until his bones cracked. His mother beat him too, using broomsticks and fists. Home was not a home, it was a battlefield. Young Richard barely spoke. He hid bruises under thick clothes. He learned early, showing pain was dangerous, so he locked every emotion inside. When Kuklinski was 13, a bully tormented him every day. One day, Richard snapped. He beat the boy with a thick wooden pole. The boy never got up again. Richard dragged the body into an alley and walked away. He felt no guilt, only relief. After that day, something inside him died. Fear, guilt, empathy, all gone. He realized hurting people gave him control, and he liked that feeling. By his teens, he roamed neighborhoods at night. He attacked anyone who annoyed him. He robbed for fun. He beat strangers and watched them crawl. Violence became his language. Local gang members noticed him. He was tall, strong, emotionless, the perfect enforcer. Soon, criminals hired him to settle disputes. Richard did the job cleanly, effortlessly, silently. New Jersey mobsters heard rumors of a young man who could kill without blinking. A man who never panicked, never hesitated, never talked. They wanted him. A mob associate tested him. Target: a man who owed money. Richard walked up to him in a parking lot, shot him once in the head, and left. No emotion, no fear. The Mafia loved him. Kuklinski used freezing techniques to hide time of death. Bodies stayed frozen for months. Medical examiners got confused. This technique earned him the nickname, the Iceman. At home, Richard was a loving husband and father. He took his kids to amusement parks. He kissed his wife goodnight. But when he left the house, he became a monster. Barbara, his wife, believed she had married a gentle giant. She didn't know the truth. She didn't know that when she angered him, he slammed her into walls and forced her to smile at parties. Neighbors thought he was polite, quiet, hardworking. They didn't know he sometimes committed murders on his lunch break. Kuklinski used everything: guns, knives, chains, poison, fire, ice, ropes, and cyanide spray. He liked experimenting. Each kill was a project. He learned that a single drop of cyanide on food could kill instantly. He enjoyed watching victims collapse mid-sentence. Sometimes he killed homeless men just to keep his skills sharp. He treated human life like trash. He worked for multiple families: De Cavalcante, Gambino, Genovese. Because he wasn't Italian, they couldn't make him a member. But they used him as a ghost, untraceable, invisible. Roy DeMio of the Gambino family loved Kuklinski's cruelty. They formed a deadly partnership. If DeMeo had a problem, Kuklinski solved it with a bullet or a knife. Kuklinski claimed he killed over 200 people. Authorities believe about 100. Either way, he was one of the deadliest hitmen in American history. Sometimes he killed just because someone annoyed him. He once shot a man who honked at him in traffic. He walked back into his car and drove away. Kuklinski once locked a man inside a cave filled with hungry rats and recorded the sounds as the rats ate him alive. He listened to the tape for entertainment. He rode a motorcycle beside moving cars, shot targets through the window, and sped away. Flawless, fast, untraceable. He killed some victims with a shotgun hidden in a briefcase. He walked up, opened the case, fired, and closed it. Crowds never saw the weapon. Some victims were dumped in river water. Some were burned. Some were cut into pieces and stuffed in barrels. No funeral, no trace. If the Mafia told him to kill a friend, he didn't hesitate. Emotion didn't matter. Orders did. He charged $20,000 to $50,000 per hit. Kuklinski became wealthy. He owned multiple homes, luxury cars, expensive suits. His family never knew why. He told his wife he worked in business. Sometimes he came home with blood on his clothes and claimed it was paint. When angry, Richard's eyes turned dead. His family learned not to ask questions. His children feared him, even when he smiled. He beat Barbara regularly. He broke her nose twice. He threatened to kill her if she ever left him. As Kuklinski grew powerful, mobsters became scared of him. He was too independent, too violent, too unpredictable. He bragged about murders. He told friends stories of torture. The Mafia hates loose talk. Richard didn't care. He thought no one could stop him. Authorities noticed mysterious murders with strange patterns: burned bodies, frozen bodies, poisoned bodies. They realized one man was behind them. The DEA created a task force. Undercover agents studied him. They mapped out his routines, contacts, safe houses. An undercover agent named Dominic Polifrone posed as a hitman. He pretended to need Kuklinski to teach him how to use cyanide. Richard liked bragging. He explained his cyanide methods in detail, not knowing he was being recorded. Polifrone hired him for a fake contract. Kuklinski accepted. He prepared the cyanide, the weapon, the plan. Police surrounded him on a highway. They boxed in his car. Kuklinski froze. For the first time in decades, he felt fear. Richard surrendered quietly. He didn't fight. He didn't argue. He simply whispered, "It figured." He was charged with multiple murders, murder conspiracy, weapons violations, illegal possession, and attempted murder. The case was airtight. In 1988, Kuklinski was found guilty of multiple murders. He received 2 life sentences. He would die in prison. In prison, Richard started talking. A lot. He gave interviews. He became famous. People were horrified, yet fascinated. The world watched him confess calmly, like he was describing a grocery list. No emotion, no remorse, just facts. He talked about torture with a straight face. He said killing made him feel at peace. Millions of viewers shivered. Experts diagnosed him with antisocial personality disorder, narcissistic personality disorder, and paranoid traits. They said he was born and trained to be a predator. For the first time, Kuklinski admitted, "My father made me this way." But he never blamed himself. His wife and children were shocked. They had no idea he killed dozens of people. They cut all contact with him. Mob families pretended they never used him. They erased his name. They feared snitching. They feared exposure. They feared him even in prison. Richard claimed to remember every kill, every scream, every look, every moment. He kept those memories like trophies. Even in prison, he fought. He stabbed a man with a sharpened toothbrush. He attacked guards. He stayed dangerous. When asked if he believed in God, Kuklinski replied, "If there is one, he doesn't like me." He claimed he loved his children, but love didn't stop the violence. He was a contradiction, a loving father and a heartless killer. "I didn't feel sorry. I didn't feel anything. I was just doing." He hinted at more kills, poisonings, drownings, shootings, strangulations, and burning victims alive, but he never gave details. He once admitted he killed Mafia hitman Roy DeMeo. Authorities doubted, but Kuklinski insisted it proudly. His bragging helped investigators link old cases to him. His own ego destroyed him. He called cyanide the perfect death. He preferred it because it left little evidence. Even other killers trembled when they heard his name. He acted with zero hesitation, zero emotion, zero humanity. He said, "People are expendable. They always were." Prison aged him. His health failed. He walked slower, breathed heavier. The monster was fading. In 2005, he became critically ill. He was moved to a hospital under heavy guard. He asked to be revived if he died. His wife denied permission. On March 5th, 2006, Richard Kuklinski died of heart failure. No tears, no mourners, just silence. Movies, documentaries, and books kept his name alive. not as a hero, but as a warning. Experts concluded he was a manufactured killer. Abuse plus environment plus opportunity equal monster. The mob used him because he had no fear, no conscience, and no limits. He did what other men couldn't. Behind the stories are real people. Fathers, brothers, sons, and husbands, all erased by one man's coldness. His children grew up traumatized. They suffered from depression, fear, identity crisis. They lived with the shame of their father's crimes. Some people treat Kuklinski like a legend, but the truth is darker. He wasn't powerful. He was broken. Near death, he said one unsettling line: "I wish I had been born different." Inside him always lived the terrified boy beaten by his father and the monster he became to survive. Evil doesn't appear suddenly. It grows slowly, fed by violence, and never stopped by love. Richard Kuklinski shows the world one painful truth. When a child grows in terror, the man he becomes might bring terror to everyone else.